So guys, Rufai Oseni of Arise TV has finished Bola Tinubu and the presidency after they came out and started attacking the Catholic bishops for telling the truth, for telling Bola Tinubu the truth and other than being psychophans and worshipping him. I'm not going to waste your time. Just take a good listen to what Rufai Oseni said about the hypocrisy of Bola Tinubu, APC, and his attack dogs that are attacking Catholic bishops and cardinals. They don't even know that Bola Tinubu cannot even, lace the boots of any of the Catholic priests, talk more of a cardinal in the Catholic Church. Just listen to Rufai Oseni. When we come back, we'll try to analyze and wrap up more issues there.
The things that came out of it. Do Nigerians feel poorer? Just look around you. But Rufai, your take on these stories, please.
Thank you, Ayo. Wow, so I have to sit down here and talk about the hypocrisy of the APC this morning. What a job to do. I don't need to talk much as regards this Onayeka debacle. All I'll do is I'll take you back to 2014, November. My colleague seated here with me, Dr. Abati, remembers that interface. November 2014 in the villa. A certain Cardinal John Onayeka came to the villa. He said things were not well in the country. This same APC called Cardinal John Onayeka a voice of reason. They praised him to the high heavens, this same APC. They said everything well about Cardinal John Onayeka. In fact, there are many APC people that saw him as a symbol of speaking truth to power. They were happy to take pictures with him in public and call him our own Oscar Romero. They loved him, they lapped him up. They took Cardinal Onayeka's criticism and they lapped it up. My colleague here, Dr. Abati, was on the receiving end then. But the question we shall ask them today is, what changed? Isn't Cardinal Onayeka a bastion of speaking truth to power any longer? Oh, there was no problem with it when Cardinal Onayeka spoke truth to power against Goodluck Jonathan. You lapped it up, you took the sound bite, you said it was a divine representation that things were not well. But when he says the same thing to you, because Cardinal Onayeka is constant as a northern star, then you start to legislate and lecture him on spiritual and, can I use the word, ecclesiastical and episcopal matters. But when he said it in 2015, on 2014, it was a good thing then. So for all of those that have replied and said one or two things about Cardinal Onayeka, yes, you will say those things to justify your paymasters and make it look as if you're working for your paymasters. You wouldn't do otherwise, because you have to defend where you're earning your pay. But can't you see that your hypocrisy speaks so loud? People cannot hear what you say, like Ralph Waldo Emerson says. Can't you see it is shocking that you yourself that are suffering the biting economic pangs and the conditions in this country, that more people have had to ask you for money and more people have had to depend on you because you're in government? Can't you see that it is hypocritical? Because you must not be seen to come outside to say things are not well when you deeply know that things are well. So it's a daunting job for me.
When the Catholic bishops, some of the representatives had gone to meet with the president, they had said categorically that this statement representing was not from them, that they were representing after deliberations, rigorous deliberations from the Catholic Bishops' Conference. They were just acting as spokespersons. The second thing is that when you look at bona fide, who are they? Why would they have the opportunity or the rights to tell the president what is happening? Because a huge chunk of Mr. Temitope Ajayi's statement was around the fact that, they were not really representing the views of many Nigerians, and that facts that they had could counter their assertions around the state of the nation, economically, security-wise, and in other areas. Number two, the fact is that the Catholic Church has about approximately 35 million followers in Nigeria, one of the largest in the world. Number two is that we understand the Nigerian climate. Religious leaders, whether of the Catholic faith, of the Christian faith, or the Muslim faith, and every other and other faiths, act as almost micro-local governments to the people. In fact, it's been said that they often understand because of the influence that they wield. So we know that these are people who are not just coming out to speak. There's a backing of the legitimacy that has been given to them by the people that they lead. And when I talk about even micro-local government areas, remember that many of them, even because of the tenets of their faith, respond to poverty cries by their congregation, whether, again, Islamic faith or Christian faith. We see a lot of them do charitable activities. I know the can make a difference. I know so many that go out on a daily basis to meet the needs of Nigerians, whether through feeding, whether through welfare support. There's almost no religious organization that does not have a welfare department. So they would understand if the demands on their welfare posts has increased in the last years, if they have seen more complaints or more incidents of poverty-related issues come to them by virtue of their positions. They understand, they meet the people. So we cannot neglect the role that they play, even if, and I do agree that they are meant to be non-partisan, but they also, by the nature of Nigeria that we have, play a huge role. So what did they say? They said that, first of all, what was challenged was that this was a closed-door interview, so it shouldn't have come out. I mean, to be quite fair, we don't have the records, whether or not it was said to be off record, and there was an agreement or an oath that was taken that whatever was discussed in this meeting would not be put out. Even before Cardinal John Onayekon gave that interview to Arise News, there were already videos that came out of that meeting. There were already press releases. Perhaps what was offensive to the presidency was that it was not a narrative that was controlled by them in the area of a press release. And so when he came out to give his own, his account of the event of what happened, it then became a huge problem. I wish I had a bit more time to talk about this, but I'm sure in the course of today.
So guys, please do have to subscribe to our channel and click on the notification button. Do you know that this APC's government think that the Catholic institution, or probably the Catholic Church, is a hungry institution that will collect bribe and start lying to the average Nigerian that things are moving well when things are not going well? This is the misconception they had in Asoro, because everything about this particular APC is all about bribery and corruption. So they believe that, they could easily, bribe these particular Catholic bishops to come and, tell their congregation, vote for Balami Tinubu in 2027. Things are moving well. He's helping the country to do this and that. Not knowing that this is an institution that has been built over years, centuries. So you can't just come and think you're deceiving them. You can't bribe them. They are not hungry. These are bishops, these are cardinals that are being fed by congregation of people. So they don't need your money. If they want car today, they can get cars. And Bola Tinubu's government think that they can easily ridicule them. Shame on them, and they are not attacking Cardinal John Onyekai, and it's saying that he's working for P2B and all that. I love the way Rufai put them in their proper place. This particular bishop or cardinal has been, speaking through to power, attacking, different government. He attacked Buhari and even Goodluck Jonathan, telling them the truth. That look at what the people are actually feeling. But now APC wants to turn it into, it is big P2B's Catholic Church. Trying to, bring in sentiments that are not even meaningful, relevant. Well, like I said, their doom or downfall is around the corner. 2027 is around the corner, and they will definitely going to fail. See you guys later in my next video. Please do have to subscribe to our channel here.